This is Diary of a Working Woman, where I show you behind the scenes of my life as a lawyer, creator, and artist. Because why exist in just one world when you can exist within them all?
Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm literally starting a very high octane week of having a lot of stuff to do. I have to be honest with you guys, I did not do Sunday homework club. This is the life I dreamed of. Got my coffee, got my caffeinated beverage. Just gone 6 a.m. I'm up nice and early. I need to get everything downloaded, all my paperwork, everything needs to be there. And then I'm going to be having a marketing meeting. We've got a 2-hour block this morning. We're going to get everything organised and tidy. I'm out the door at 8 o'clock. I've got a 3-hour journey to court today. The train to court will be prep time as well. Also, I've got 3 matters in court today. And then I've got a 3-hour journey back. It will take me about an hour and a bit to get to Chambers. And then we're going to finish off the day in Chambers. I'll be vlogging this whole day. You're going to see my Monday routine. And then hopefully we're going to end the day strong with a bit of gym. So good morning, let's get it cracking. Okay, we are dressed, we are ready for court. Time to leave. I've got my bottle of water, just need my glasses and my coat. I was saying today I feel like my hair isn't really behaving, but it is what it is. Okay, right, let's go to work. Okay, I've successfully made it to my train. I got myself some breakfast and a coffee, and the really nice lady in prep gave me my coffee for free, which I thought was really nice. A great start to my Monday. Also, just say the cost of British rail travel needs to be studied and addressed, because why did this train cost me £120 please, and I'm going 2 stops? So I thought I'd explain what my Monday routine is. I have my barrister business development check-in. I get my Claude to run me an analysis of my current development tasks. So basically, what do I need to prioritize? If you don't know what business development is, it's basically a reference to things that you do to get more clients. Then the second one is for my company. I have Claude, a scheduled task as well, that pulls together everything going on at a top level for my company. So from all the brands, and basically tells me these are the priorities across the business. I've briefed my editor for the edits I need this week. I need to check in with my designer for Working Woman. I'm going to review these briefing documents, set action items. God bless the AI, because I have Claude up in all of my business, so I'm about to have it send emails, do things, take actions. I will continue to do that for the next 30 minutes until I hop off the train. Okay, we are successfully off the train and walking to court now. I was literally just thinking, this whole issue of like productivity and capacity, I have been wanting tools like this for a really long time, because we have, like great capacity for ideas and stuff like that. But when you're a solo founder and you're doing everything on your own, what really holds you back is your capacity to execute. And usually your capacity to execute is linked to resources, right? So the human beings you can pay to help you or work with to help you. And I've just really wanted that independence for a long time, like that ability to make things happen without having to rely on human labor. And that doesn't mean that human labor isn't important. I mean, look at me, a human walking to court to do a job. And there's all that talk about whether AI will take lawyers' jobs and everything. Spoiler, it won't. But yeah, when you're a solo founder and you just want to get things done, like you want help with analysis, you want help with a taking actions, you want help with repetitive tasks. AI has been a massive godsend for that. I'll be at court soon. I'll be there for a few hours and then we'll head back into chambers for part 2 of the day. So I'll see you when I'm back on the train. Yes, we're all done for the day. Let me take this stupid bun out my hair. I've had a terrible time with tying my hair up. I think I'm due a wash and a blow dry ASAP. Anyways, so I'm all done with court for the day. I had some time to read up on some case law for my legal opinion that I'm drafting. So I'm happy with that. I found the relevant case law that I needed. I know what my advice to my client's going to be. So I'm going to put that together on the train. I was already able to execute 2 tasks today. So I'm ahead in terms of stuff. Today will be a productive Monday, whether I like it or not. I was hoping to get the train that leaves in 2 minutes, but as somebody wisely told me, a barrister never runs for a train. So ever since someone told me that, I've never ran for a train anymore. But luckily I've got another one just shortly after that. The only thing I can't stand when I'm on trains is the lack of signal. Oh my God. I can't get anything done because I have no internet. It's infuriating. I am back in London. I got back in at around 2:30. Well, actually maybe a bit more, 2:45. And then I went to Soho House for a spot of lunch. I'm going to the law library in Inner Temple, which is my inn of court. I need to get some pages from a book. And then I have something that I'm drafting for a client that I really wanted to finish today. I am now done in the library and I'm heading home. I still have work to do this evening. I'm not fully done with my drafting just yet. But to be honest, I reckon I just need another couple of hours and then I'll be done. Actually, I'm gonna have 3 things going whilst I work on my draft. I've got some digital products that need to be updated and I need to do that today. Whilst I'm doing those 2, I'm also gonna be uploading episodes of my podcast. So yeah, I reckon I should go do some gym just to get my mind, off of just being on my computer. But I am quite tired. We'll see what happens when I get home. But that's me so far. Today I've got what's called a committal hearing. So that means I am appearing before the judge to ask the judge to send someone to prison. So it's quite a serious order that I'm asking for today. And because liberty of the subject is an issue, so that is someone's freedom, I have to wear my wig and my gown today. So that's why I've got that all ready to go. I don't want to be late whatsoever, so I'm gonna go now. But I thought it would be cool just to show you guys what I put on when I'm getting ready in the morning. We hit 1,000 sales in 3 days.
Well done, baby.
3 days, we did it! We actually went over our target having a digital product business. I know people are making a lot more than this, but just in terms of our little goal that we set, and we just oh my God, I've been up all night for the whole of last week getting this sorted, learning so many things. I have to shout out my homeboy Claude. I'm literally about to write Claude a message. You are goated. Start that business. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the diary of a working woman. Thank you so much for tuning in.
I feel like the week that I had this week really exemplifies what my life is, being a woman living and working between multiple different worlds, because I feel like every single nook and cranny of extra time I had, I was using to do all my types of work. One thing I feel super guilty about this week is I did not make it to the gym. Unfortunately, Flo came to visit me midweek. Most likely, we start again afresh tomorrow. If you are going to the gym and you do it consistently, I would love to know your secrets to fitting gym around a busy life, because I'm struggling, man. I'm just struggling to find the time. I was thinking the other day about this whole concept of being self-employed, right? And how when you're self-employed, you are your own boss. But I realized that it doesn't change the amount of work you do. You're still gonna be grinding. You're still gonna be working your ass off, but you're working for things you love. And that's what I feel really grateful for. I feel like this week really embodied that for me, because did I sleep? No. Was I loving what I was working on and putting my energy behind? Yes. And I think that's what it's all about. So this week I had court. I was robed, meaning I had to put on the wig and the gown. So I had a very serious hearing. I was working on digital products. So I launched 4 digital products this week. The plan originally was just to update the digital products, but in the end, I actually redid the whole thing. So that was a lot of extra time around an already very demanding week. But I feel like that tension, that constant movement, that constant work is the life I wanted. So I just feel, honestly, I feel very grateful that I get to do what I do. I feel very grateful that I get to push and motivate myself to do these things. Interestingly, my week actually started pretty creatively. My parents have recently launched their own software company. So I went to their house to help them to record a pitch video that they were doing for some funders. And then after that, I traveled outside of London for court, had multiple hearings, and then came back. I did interviews this week as well. I had meetings. I made a lot of things happen. At the end of this week and going on into the following week, I've built in a reading week. And it's basically a week at the end of term where you can read up, catch up, do all of your admin and stuff like that. I've decided that at the end of the quarter, I'm going to try and give myself 1 working week off to do all of my reading, all of my admin. In my type of job, it's so much information all the time that you can almost get lost in it. I would say my job is pretty much like being at university. I'm a student. I love learning about the law, and that's the reason why this job is enjoyable for me. I'm really grateful to be doing work that I love. I've been talking to you all through the week. I'm always so happy that you guys tune in. I reflected this week on the philosophy of being a working woman and what it means to be creating the life you want from scratch. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be sharing. I'm grateful to continue this series. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Stay busy. Make sure you take care of yourself and work hard. Bye, guys.